Hello everyone, we are the Team 7. We are discussing to you the developing course outlines, fundamentals of business process, also outsourcing 102. Session objectives. At the end of the session, the student should be able to develop session group based on course objective. Una, kailangan they need to group based on their course objective. Pangalawa, second, plan individual session based on session group and course description. 3. Make initial statement on timing. Starting point. Course title gives the theme. Course title kailangan yung course title may theme o tema. Kahit title pa lang ay mga ay makakaalok na ng mga customers. Mahalaga ang team para sa pagninegosyo. Course outline provide the nuance of the approach. Hands-on or interactive terms require emphasis on class discussion. Case studies simulation requires role-playing exercise. Hands-on dapat actual na may ipinapakita ka sa mga customer, or interactive terms require emphasis pag-discuss sa iyong produkto. Case study simulation require role-playing exercise. Reference to certification or skill designation, the participant will be designed, trained, implies need to an exam or expert evaluation. Objectives provide the session group. Each objective must be reflected in one or more sessions. Dapat magbigay ang bawat session group ng kanya-kanyang objective para sa kanilang course title. Some outline contain the course objective. Dapat ang course outline ay naglalaman ng mga objectives. Incremental approval o validate course outline with stakeholder. Kailangan mo nang tignan kung papasa ba sa stakeholder ang course outline. From the course title, outline, objective, next goal is to develop the session group. Next goal is develop the session group. Each group of session support general topic that when taken together result in meeting the link objective. Kailangan each group ay session support ng general topic. Kailangan pag meeting para magandang resulta ng objectives ng session group. Ideally, 3 groups can be 2, no more 4. Ang groups ay dapat 3, bababa sa 2 o hindi lalagpas. Hindi dapat 4, di lumagpas sa 3. Mutually exclusive, collectively exhaustive group. MECE from the Mackenzie Way by Ethan Raisal. Distinct and complete. Is the list of group cover a scope bigger than scope apparent from title, outline, objective, then correct, reduce the groups. Discussion session group 1. Fundamental of business process, outsourcing 2. This second fundamental course equips the student with function knowledge in 5 key areas: quality management, problem solving, and Lean Six Sigma project management, input, provide, and client negotiation, and business presentation, which are period of practices which in, enable him or her to contribute effectively in a IT BPM organization. When skills will be developed, interactive class case discussion, presentation, and team project. These methods develop collaboration, behavior research, and rigorous thinking. Ang fundamental of business process outsourcing 2 ay napakalaking tulong um, para ma-develop ang collaborative behavior, assertiveness, and rigorous thinking. Sa ganung bagay ay nakakatulong ang fundamental of business process.
Fundamental of Business Process Outsourcing 2. This second fundamental course equips the student with functional knowledge and 5 key areas: quality, management, problem solving, the Lean Six Sigma, project management, improve providers, the client negotiation, and business presentation, which are the period of practice will enable him or her to contribute effectively in IT BPM organization. This skill will be developed in effective class case discussion, presentations, and team project. These methods develop collaborate behavior, assertiveness, and rigorous thinking. What are the logicalization groups? For me, logicalization group is a grouping of elements that complement each other. For example, a logical data group includes elements like Apple ID, application ID, and etc. Business process improvement toolbox are developed in session group 2. These courses will enable you to process thinking, to improve, monitor, and control the process in your field of work. It will include the basic of process mapping at different levels process in your field of work. It will include the basic process mapping at different levels of the organization and will highlights the importance of identifying and dividing process metrics. At the end of this course, you will describe in the goals and benefits of process thinking, analysis, improvement, and management. Describe the levels of process and organization, and describe the use of process map, and construct and analyze CIPOC process map activity, linear process map, and deployment cross. Foundational process map, opportunity process map, identify and operationally define process metrics. Conduct process mapping meeting and describe the identify, minimize, and eliminate process waste. Identify customer requirements of the process and describe how to quality improvements made. And development and PMP boot camp, instructor-led and interactive hands-on course, and satisfies the 35 contact hours of PDUS required to take the exam, and outline project management, framework, project integration management, project scope management, and mock exam. We're so long confident that our course will prepare you for the exam. We offer a 100 pass guarantee if you take the exam will 30 days of the course and don't pass on the first attempt. We'll play to you to retake it. All we ask for your commitment to study hard for the exam. Include PM book or PMBOK guide 4th edition, PMP exam study guide, training aids, online of resources, and over 1,400 sample questions. PMP strategic guide and realistic 200 question mock up PMP exam. Access to additional web-based training videos and competence from objectives for each session group. Formalization, list of session must comprehensive cover the group. Review table of contents or reference materials for the topic give sense of session. Can repeat topics repetition with slightly different approach, angle, and exchanges learning. Discussion activity and placeholder insert team individual presentation session to enhance learning. Provides placeholder for extended discussion of group activities and research visit. Thank you.
Presentation development and delivery skill. Presentation delivery. Be professional. Prepare, manage time and respect. Sincerity and passion. The 1-minute presentation. Deliver what was promised. Teach to the objectives, manage questions, assignment, individual presentation, small room presentation, large audience presentation, multi-day courses. Business process improvement toolbox. This course will enable you to use process thinking to improve. Monitor and control the processes in your field of work. It will include the basics of process mapping at different levels of orientation and will highlight the importance of identifying and driving process metrics. At the end of this course, you will describe the goals and benefits of the process thinking analysis, improvement and management, describe the level of processes in an orientation, describe the use of process maps, construct and analyze SIPOC process map, activity linear process map, development, cross-functional process map, opportunity process map, identify and operationally define process metric, conduct a process mapping meeting, describe the identify, minimize and eliminate process waste, identify customers' requirement of the process and describe how to quantify improvements made. Negotiate and leadership. Day 1. Discover a framework of thinking about negotiation success. Morning. Managing the tension between creating and claiming value. Afternoon. Building successful relationships. Day 2. Examine and develop effective techniques for addressing a variety of negotiation challenges. Morning. Managing the tension between empathy and assertiveness. Afternoon. Difficult tactics and how to deal with them. Day 3. Put it all together. Morning. Organizational obstacles and other complicating factors. Afternoon. Putting it all together. Harvard program and negotiation. Get from stakeholders principal the total time allotted for the courses. Full day course, 8 hours less, 4 morning, afternoon breaks and 15 minutes each, net 7 hours. Plan for a 15 minutes break after 2 to 3 hours. Maximum. Courseware. Development efforts. Estimate 3 to 5 minutes per slides. 12 to 20 slides per hour.
Estimate timing gross time. Get from stakeholders, principals, the total time allotted for the course. Full-time course, 8 hours less for morning and afternoon. Breaks for 15 minutes each and 7 hours. Plan for a 50-minute break every 2 to 3 hours. Maximum courseware development effort estimate 3 to 5 minutes per slide. 12 to 20 slides per hour. Estimate timing slide count. Calculate slide count based on type of session and allotted time. Straight lecture slides, large auditorium audience, 30 plus. Estimate the number of lecture slides. Allocate 3 minutes per, including navigator pages. Provide 1/4 of additional time for Q&A. 1 hour slot, 45 minutes presentation, 15 slides max. 15 minutes question and answer. Interactive class discussion slides. Small group presentation, 10 to 15 attendees. Use 5 to 7 minutes per slide. Skill training classes require longer time allocation. Provide 1/4 time for Q&A. Team individual presentations with Q&A and critique. Assume 5 to 10 minutes per presentation time. Set up time 1 up times 5 minutes. 2 times for Q&A. Critique 20 minutes Q&A. Example, 3 groups, 1.5 hour to 2 hours. Estimate timing learnings. Almost always not enough time to cover desired material. Pressure to cut slides, topics will come later. Fewer is better. 10 slides per 10 minutes is too much. 12 slides per hour is easy to fill. Slides as a mental tool, not literal PowerPoint slides. Slide topic that one can cover in 3 to 5 minutes. Summary. Formulate sessions groups. Course title gives theme. Course outline provides nuance on the approach. Course objectives provides the session groups. 3 to 4 session groups, each one pointing to an objective. Formulate sessions. Completeness. Sessions in group must comprehensively cover the objective. Discussion activity placeholders. Summary session for large session groups. Estimate timing. Get allotted time for course, visualize 3 to 5 minutes per slide, hence 12 to 15 slides per hour. Allocate 1/4 of time for Q&A, 15-minute breaks every 2 to 3 hours. That's all. Thank you.